I'm very down. There's something wrong with this eye right here. Like, I don't even know. Like, it hurts so freaking bad. But I am down. I'm very depressed right now. I ain't gonna. I ain't gonna say depressed. I'm very sad. That's what I can say. What's wrong? I really didn't want to get on here to talk about this, but I just feel like it's no other choice. But at the same time, I don't want to talk about it. You get what I mean? Like, I'm just overwhelmed. And I'm about to cry. I don't even want to cry. I just don't want to open my business back up on the internet. You get what I mean? Like, that just was a lot then. I'm trying so hard not to cry. I promise you I am. There's just a lot going on. There's a lot going on that I want to talk about, and I don't want to be prideful about. But at the same time, it's happening, and if I don't say nothing, like, it could be bad for me. You get what I mean? Like, oh shoot. I'm not ashamed. It's just like, it's that be used against me. It be used against me when I get on her, even though that's within my rights of freedom under the Freedom of Speech Act, that is legal for me to ask for help on here. But it still be used against me in other ways that I don't want to talk about. But I'm trying not to do that. But I've been doing so good. Like, my car just I just been stressed out about my car and stuff. Like, for those who watch me knows that my work has been my car. Like, I do different ride shares, different gig jobs and stuff with my car. My car is down. Like, I've been applying for jobs. I've had a couple of interviews and stuff, but it's getting to the point where, like, dang, I'm just stressed out. I'm not gonna lie. I've been doing so good, paying my bills. It's been 2 years I've had stability. 2 years. And to know that I'm possibly about to be back put in the same position that I was 2 years ago, it hurts me. Like, I should have got a more stable job. I'm thinking that this is fast money. This was a good job for me, but I didn't think about maintenance. I didn't think about, I didn't think about the longevity of the job. Like, oh, this is originally gonna, I mean, not originally, but eventually gonna put wear and tear on my car, stuff like that. I didn't think about that. And so now I don't have a car. That means I don't have a job. Again, I've been applying, haven't really heard much, but I have had an interview or whatever. And, like, I'm just stressed out. My rent is considered late on the 3rd of each month and stuff. Past after 12 in the afternoon, it's considered late. Well, I still haven't been able to pay my rent or nothing. The sheriff knocked on my door the other day, and I'm just stressed. I'm stressed. Last month when my car was down and stuff, my mom and daddy had to pay and all that. But that's just too much to just keep asking your parents and stuff like that. Like, they have their own bills, all this other stuff. But I'm just going through it, just knowing that I might be back put in this position that I literally just got out of. I worked so hard to get out of. And I ain't gonna lie, I have a million questions. Like, when you, like, down and out, you, like, start questioning God. I know I shouldn't, but I do. Like, I'm like, Lord, why would you take me out of being, like, I can't even blame nobody. But that's has passed my mind, like, Lord, how, you know, you took me out of being homeless by my parents, by the grace of my parents and stuff. Got me out of being homeless just for me to work hard, do everything right, be stable for just as long as I was homeless, just to be put back in that position again. My lights are literally off right now. It's been off for 3 days, and I didn't want to ask anybody for help. I'm just like, I'm suffering. I don't want to keep suffering in silence. I went to other places to try to get help. It's a wait list and low on funds, and so I'm just like, at this point, there's nothing else I can do. I really haven't seen you in years, friend, because I tried to like give social media a break. I've been stable. I wanted to like work on my mental health, you know, because of all the other stuff that I was going through as well. Not just, yeah, I got stability, but then like I was still going through other things that I didn't want to like get on the internet and have to deal with trolls and stuff like that. But now like my mind is stronger and all of that, so like it doesn't bother me as much. But I still want to protect my peace and be godly, because you know there's times that I do fall, and I might fall for people saying stuff, and then I might react in a way that's not godly. How much is your rent? You don't even want to know. They done add $400 in fees. So like the late fee was like $174, and then the second one was the other one. So like it's literally $400 in fees. So really, I'm just honestly, I'm like, I don't even want to ask for the whole thing. I really just want to ask enough to get me in a car rental, get the car rental, and just work and do it myself. You know, do the rest myself instead of asking for all that money. There was somebody that said that they were going to help me. Like when I used to do Lyft, I had a customer that I told y'all about that was like, I'll pay you to play blackjack or whatever, and then I'll pay you more to take me home. If y'all remember that conversation or whatever, that customer, I ended up reaching out to him. I asked him, like, he took me, he let me see his business establishment. He literally has his own trucking job, like a trucking business, and like a tire recycling business, all that. So I knew he had the money, and I asked him, I was like, hey, you know, are you able to help me? He said he would, but he was like, I only have Venmo. And so I tried to use my Venmo, and then my Venmo was frozen for whatever reason. I don't even know why. So like when he was trying to help me, I couldn't get it. So it took like 4 days for my account to get unfrozen or whatever. And he, by the time I asked him, he was like, I was like, is it easier for you to just come to me and give it to me? Because he lived in Noble, Oklahoma, which is not too far from where I live. So I'm just like, just like, is it easier just to come give it to me? And he was like, I'll be in town yesterday. Well, he already came into town. He said he can either help me yesterday or the day before yesterday. He's not responding anymore. Like, he told me he can either help me with a couple hundred or he'll help me with the whole balance. And now he's just not even answering. And mind you, I only know him because I gave him a Lyft ride, so I don't want to sit here and blow him up. So I just like, just leave it alone. Like, at this point, he's ignoring me. What's wrong with the car you in now? It's the same thing, y'all. I was just in another car temporarily. When y'all kept trying to figure out what car it is. Like, that was temporary. I'm back in this car now. Look. Hold on, where is it? Look. This is what my car doing. At first, y'all know my car wouldn't do nothing. Look. Now it got power. At first, it would not have no power, no nothing. Now, look. Y'all heard that? It won't switch over. So, I mean, so So I was wondering if I get a belt on my car, a new belt, because y'all know my belt broke. If I get a new belt on my car, maybe my car can start running. But then again, I still would need my suspension, because it's dangerous to even drive with my suspension not being on my car. So I was really just trying to get a rental, work overtime, just work a lot until I can. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I was dancing. I applied to 2 clubs, and they denied me. One, because the girl that recommended me, she made it seem like she was cool with the managers. Well, she assumed that she was, but they was talking bad about her. They told me if I continued to be around her, then I would never be able to work there. And I'm just like, what? I don't even know her. Like, when they asked me what her name was or whatever, I said, yeah, my homegirl told me that, she let the manager know that I'm at the audition. And he's like, who? And then he was trying to ask me, and I described her or whatever. He was like, oh, it's such and so. I was like, I don't know. And so, like, for him to do that and say that she's bad company and all this other stuff, that's weird, because it's clear that I didn't even really know her, because I didn't even know her name. You get what I mean? I only met her one time and talked to her like 2 or 3 times. No, I just literally switched this battery out. It's not your starter. They don't have family that can help. No. If I had family that can help, I would have never been homeless a couple years ago. You said I'm sitting on about 1K. No, I'm not. Y'all sound crazy. But anyways, yeah, so that's what's going on. This was going on. I won't know what's really wrong with my car until I put this belt on, because it's not going to turn on until I have the belt. Everybody knows that the serpentine belt is what keeps the alternator, the gas, everything flowing. So I don't have that belt on my car right now. So I will really know what's going on once that belt goes back on. Until then, I won't know. And I don't think my car will start until I have that. Because it wasn't even doing this at first. So I ended up switching my battery, because I got like a 1 year or 2 year warranty on it. And I ended up switching it out because it started corroding. How much is the belt? The person said they could do it for $120. That's what they told me. $120 to put the belt back on. No, I can't get a loan. If I get a loan, I would have did that a long time ago. I don't get accepted for Klarna in the firm, or else I would have most definitely did that. It's because when I was younger, I forgot to pay loans and never paid them. And they end up, like, multiplying that loan by 2 or 3. I'm like, just wait till that shit fall off. I think I had a loan for like $200 when I was younger. That shit is $700. And I remember I got 3 loans that day. So they all like that amount. I completely forgot about them. You said, so how much is the bill? The guy said he will put it on for $120. That's what he told me. They gotta go to AutoZone. The kit is about like $50 or maybe $60, something like that. I don't know. It's something like that. And then for his labor, the rest is for labor. But again, I need a suspension on my car too. The suspension is not in my car, or fell out, whatever it did. He said I need a suspension. My front wheel is pushed out. So suspensions cost a lot. I looked it up on AutoZone. Them things about $100 a piece. So that's what I was saying. It was probably best to just rent a car. I was thinking about, if I rent a car, I can go to Texas and I'm gonna go dance. Like, I don't want to dance, but this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a bag. A lot of people keep telling me that since I'm really pretty and stuff, that I can go make a big bag down there. I don't know that to be true or not, because I ain't never danced in Dallas and stuff. But I know the men down here, they broke as hell. They cheap as hell. So I don't know what else to do. Like, shit. This is what I've been doing, but these men is cheap. And my friend had gave me $100 to like get the stuff for my stripper attire and stuff. And the shoes, the heels was like 70 or something, and then the damn outfit was $32 for one fucking oh, Lord, please forgive me, for one outfit. And I'm just like, oh, I don't even want to do this, but I don't care. I'm just like, I'm gonna do it. First of all, it ain't illegal. Second of all, it's fast money. I get money for being pretty. Why not? But then at the same time, I gotta feel degraded and then feel bad because I'm not about to walk up to no man and ask him, do he want to dance? No, you could come up to me. And that's what I be on. Like, I'm not making money until they come up to me. And they usually do come up to me, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not coming up to you because I don't like rejection. Like, on my day-to-day, when I'm outside or whatever, I don't ever deal with rejection. Any man, if I wanted him, I can have him. But when you in a club, that's a whole different setting. They have whatever type they want to. You get rejected by somebody that you would never even talk to outside of the club. Like, no, I can't deal with that. That makes me want to fight them, like, beat them up. Because, like, what do you mean no? What do you mean no? Oh, hell no, I'm not ever going to Houston. I heard some bad shit about Houston. But I was going to go to Dallas. I was going to go to Dallas because I seen these girls on my social media or whatever. They are bad. Like, they are so freaking gorgeous. What they do is they team up together. And they make money. And then they just split whatever they earn together down the middle. I was thinking about doing that shit with somebody. Just splitting it right down the middle. Yeah.